Hey guys and girls, and welcome to my small garage. This will be a short tutorial on how to remove all the fairings from a Honda 1300 Pan European from 2006. How I got to this job, I had to change the clutch plates and the springs. So for doing that, you have to remove the lower cowling and the side fairings. If I did that, I saw the bike is very dirty and I thought to give it a proper clean. So I removed all the fairings. So this will be a short tutorial about doing that, and in the close future I will post a back-to-back tutorial on how to do the clutch on this bike, and also a short clip having fun with cleaning the bike. We'll start by removing the lower cowl. So we have one bolt here, one here, another one here, here and here. We have this plastic pin here, and also we have two plastic pins here underneath. So I'm missing some plastic pins underneath. I only have one, but it's very easy to remove it. Just pull it down, and after that remove it. And this is how you take out the plastic pins. When you'll fit them back, you'll just put it in its place and press this, and it will lock. Now, by using a 5 Allen key, remove all the bolts. What I like to do is place the bolts on the ground in the position where I took them off, and after I take the cowling off, screw the bolts back. This way I do not lose them, and they will keep their position. And last is this plastic pin here. You just have to press into its center and remove it. And the lower cowling is out. As you can see, I laid down the bolts in their approximate position. So now I will refit them to their place. And lastly, I also want to fit these. Push it through the hole and press it. Next, we'll remove the inner cowl, which has two Phillips screw there, and one plastic rivet here, which I'm missing, and another one right there. Remove all of these and remove this trim. And don't forget to refit these, and also the plastic pin. Next, we'll remove the side panel. To remove the side panel, first we have to remove the mirror cover. Use one of these plastic tabs and pry it and pull it off. The mirror cover is fixed on the body with 3 metal clips. So you just have to pry it and will pop right off. To unplug the mirror cover, just press this tab here and pull it. The same with the white one, just press the tab. If you cannot press this tab, then push a little bit the plug. After that, press the tab and release it. Remove these two Phillips screws. Next, we have to remove this inner trim. So we have to unscrew this bolt and pop up these 3 plastic trims, and also these two here. I'm missing one, so I'll have to buy some plastic rivets.
pop them off, pop the ones under the headlight, and remove this side trim. Again, press in the center. And if you do not have one of these, you can use a screwdriver to pry them out. And now just take it off. Move on to remove the slider. Again, Allen key 5. Put back the bolt. Using an 8 socket, remove these 2 screws. Move up to this bolt. And finally open this compartment and take out these 2 bolts. And now you can remove this fairing. It seems that in my case the lighter was disconnected from the engine. I will reconnect it just to have everything working on the bike. Follow the same procedure on the other side, but just keep in mind that you have this connector, this 2P connector, and it's very easy to take it out. Just press this little tab and pull it, and you'll be able to take out the side trim. This is how this connector looks like, and you have to press this tab and just pull it. Next, let's remove the cases. Remove the seat, press this tab here, take it off, both parts, and we'll proceed to remove the side cover. You have 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and using an 5 Allen key, take all of them off. And remove the side panel. Do the same on the other part, and remove also the one on the right. Remove the top case if you have one. Just use your key to open it. Pull the handle, you can close it back, and remove the top case support. You have to take these caps off, and with the 4mm Allen key remove all these bolts. This one, seems that it's changed and it's a 10mm socket. Take these plastic shims off, and we also have to take this plate off. We need a 6mm Allen key and a 13mm socket for these 2. This is how the screw looks. They have a washer underneath. For these 2 bolts you have to use one of these and 13. It's also a 6mm and a 13, but these bolts here are a pain to get out. Okay, so even if you do not have a top case and you don't have this metal plate, you'll still have to remove these 2 screws. When you remove it, pay attention, because on the other side of these 2 screws you have these collars, so be careful not to lose them. And now we can remove this plastic plate, and that was one color, and this will give us access to 2 screws, and we can remove the rear rail. If you don't have one of these magnets, buy one, they are amazing. And this is the second color. So finally, to remove the rear grab rail, you need a 12mm socket for a long one for these 2 bolts, and these 2, and the 5mm Allen key for this one. Last bolt, the 5mm Allen key, which holds the seat lock. And now we just have to take this off here. Done. Check again for all the pins and all the colors. As always, if possible, just put the screw back. It will be way easier when you refit them. Next we'll remove the number plate support, and you have to remove these 2 screws, and you'll use a 5mm Allen key. And you also have 1 screw here and 1 on the other side. To finish with the rear and remove the rear cowl, you have to remove this plastic pin and use a Phillips screwdriver to take out these 2 bolts. And also you have to unplug 4 connectors which are inside. 2 3-pin connectors and 2 2-pin connectors. Do the same on the other side and remove this. When you remove the rear cowl, just pay attention to the seat lock bracket. And these are the 2 pins connectors which you have to remove, and here we have the 3 pins connectors which also we have to remove. To remove them, you have a small bracket here, just pull it and pull the connector. And this one, this is the bracket, pull it up and pull the connector. Now we get to these 3 pins connectors which have this bracket, which you have to push and slide it down, and we remove the rear cowl. One thing you have to pay attention is the position of these plugs. The red and green one goes to the left turn signal, the green and blue one on the right turn signal. And for these 2, I will just put this one here, just to know that it's from the left side. Obviously you can put a tape on it and mount it, and this one, which will stay out, I know it's from the right side. Nevertheless, if you get it wrong, you can test them before screwing in the rear cowl. Finish with the rear of the bike. Now let's move to the front. To remove the screen, you have to remove these 4 bolts. After removing this protection, you'll have access to the bolts of the screen. Use an 8mm socket and remove these 4 bolts. Screen removed. Pay attention to these rubber dampeners, pay attention to their position to refit them in the same position when you mount everything back. To remove the screen bracket, use a 10mm key, and you have 2 screws here and 2 here. For reference, this is the position of the screw. One on this hook here and one here. And both brackets off. So one screw comes here and one here. To remove the inner screen cowl, you have two type of plastic pins or grommets. So you have the type that you have to push in the middle, and after that remove them, and the type that you have to use this type of tool and pull them off. So first pull all of these off, and after that press all these grommets, and you will be able to remove this plastic fairing. To remove that cowling, you have to also remove these two screws from the right and the two from the left. And now we can remove this plastic cowling. Be careful not to drop these grommets. And this is off. To remove the upper cowl, you have to remove the mirror. So you have two 8mm bolts here. And also you have to remove this bolt and this bolt on the other side using a Phillips screwdriver. And also this bolt on both sides. Be careful not to drop the headlight, because that would be very expensive. Now we can remove the entire upper cowling, take out the wires from the turn signals and the mirror. At this moment you have two options. Either you unscrew this bolt here and you'll separate the headlight from the upper cowl. Either you remove all the plugs, the headlights plugs, this plug, and take it out as a whole. If you remove only the cowling, you have to be really careful how you support the headlight, because obviously you do not want damage. What I'll try to do, I'll try to remove it as a whole. So remove the headlight plugs. The headlight plugs, they have a tab here. You have to press this to remove them. This plug, you have to press the tab and pull it off. Done. Just take this rubber and pull them off to remove the position lights, like that. Lastly, to remove the upper fairing, you have to disconnect this 3-pin connector. So you have a tab here, you just have to pull it. So just pull this tab up and slide it. And now the headlights with the upper fairing is off. To remove the dashboard with its fairing, just pull this rubber off and remove these two plugs here. You have to press this tab and pull them. One and the second one. Just keep in mind that on the left you have the one with blue wires, and on the right the one with a lot of green wires. Let's put this rubber back. And now you can take out the dashboard with its plastic trim. Last piece of trim to remove is the fender, and for that you have to use an 5mm Allen key and an 8mm socket. You have an 8mm socket bolt here, and these two which there are island heads. Take them out on both sides, and after that just slide the fender. So just be careful. On the other side you have a metal tab that this bolt will screw in. So most likely it will drop, although it has to stay in place. If it drops, just put your hand under the fender and hold it a bit until you unscrew the bolt. This is the tab on the other side. If it falls, just pick it up and you'll refit it later, and you'll see the position on the other tabs. To remove, after we removed all the screws, we just have to remove the fender. To do that, just press it a little bit and slide, and that's it, fender removed. And this is the other tab. And you can see here its position, so you'll have to place it like that. So that was it, all the fairing removed. Now I can properly clean the bike. You can see it's pretty dirty, but I think it's normal after 18 years of road use. I did not remove the rear inner fender, it's not needed. I will just clean the bike and do what I like to call factory cleaning. So hope this was useful, and hope you enjoyed it. See you to the next one. Bye.